Big story tonight comes with a warning for everyone who buys and sells items online.
Tonight, a Navy sailor and his pregnant wife are in the hospital after getting shot in Portsmouth during what should have been a simple exchange. Then to your side's Joe Fisher's live in the newsroom now with more on this investigation and the couple's injuries. Joe.
Tom and Anita, the sailor, got shot in the temple, according to the family, who say the 20-year-old has lost sight in his left eye. Thankfully, his wife and the unborn baby are expected to be okay. Tonight, the family wants to highlight the potential danger tied to these buy and sell sites as detectives try to identify the shooter.
Hand in hand in the hospital are newlyweds and expecting parents, Frederick and Emily.
Somebody, put a gun to his head and within seconds pretty much ruined his life.
Both of them were shot while trying to purchase a cell phone through the app OfferUp, which is similar to Craigslist.
His quote was, and it just killed me, but I didn't deserve this. And he didn't. It was a totally innocent transaction.
A transaction that ended with Fred shot in the head and chest, and his pregnant wife hit too.
She was shot in the chest on the left side and just barely missed her heart by centimeters and missed the baby.
Randall is Fred's father, who asked us not to use the family's last name for fear of retaliation. Still, he's talking to us in hopes of finding the shooter and as many as 5 accomplices.
I'd like to know why a senseless shooting. There's no reason for it. I hope they catch you. I hope you're off the street.
On Saturday night, the couple made the trip from Norfolk to Portsmouth, thinking they were meeting a young girl on Moton Street. Randall believes they were lured by a group of 5 men who surrounded their car and the single shooter who started firing.
Safety is always an issue. There's a lot of bad people out there.
Randall says Fred crashed after the shooting. Emily took the wheel and made it to a nearby convenience store where they got help.
Could have stolen his car. They could have taken his money. Nothing.
Portsmouth police say it's one of several recent robberies tied to buy and sell sites. Randall hopes his family's heartbreak will save another life.
It's very easy to create these fake sites, fake phone numbers, fake contact lists. Be aware of this. Be aware of your surroundings.
And an online fundraising page has already brought in nearly $7,000. Fred's dad says he is very thankful for the Navy's support through all of this. He says he'd be even more thankful, Tom and Anita, for anyone who comes forward with information about this shooting. Back to you.
I'm sure he would. Thank you so much. After that shooting over the weekend, Portsmouth police want you to stay safe when buying or selling items online. Over the last week, there were 5 robberies. It came from people using sites like OfferUp, Facebook, Marketplace, or Craigslist. Officers say it's important for people to think twice about where they meet up.
Criminals have upped the stakes. There were several robberies, and now they've turned violent, and they've started shooting at people. They've started shooting people. That's why, Jason, we've asked you to help us to get the word out to educate the public that if the offer looks too good to be true, it probably is.
Now, if you decide to meet someone, make sure it's in a well-lit area with a lot of people around or even outside of police headquarters. As for the robberies, so far, no arrests. If you have any information, though, that can help, call the